I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Kapadash. I want to give double honor to the Apostle Jim that said, ruleth well. Peace, blessing, salutation to the Hakim, to the Israelite fathers tuning in, to the 12 tribes, so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native Americans, to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. We teach the gospel to the elect. Before the coming day of our Lord Yahweh Shah. Now this is going to be sirach 25, starting at the 13th verse. It goes into Slacky, hold on real quick. This goes in on advice about women. Whew. Yo, Slacky. I see why they had to take the Apocrypha out, man. Now, us living in this world where it's all about woman worship, Queen of Heaven worship, matriarchy, men following women. These children that's born by these women, they have this old divine mother worship. My mom, my mother, my mommy, ma, mama, ma, and all that. This world has been turned upside down. And, the ruler of this world, Esau, did this deliberately to strike us. Eve, being a foremother of, you Israelite women, she was beguiled by the serpent. And many years later, beguiled by the serpent again, the so-called white man. Now, let me get this real quick. A gift to short the heart. So, what has been given as a gift that seems, fathomable, seems precious, seems, antagonizing, seems as if, it was right, seems as if, the latter end of it would be good as a benefit, but the latter of it is is bitterness, feminism, government assistance, all the full-out destruction to destroy the so-called black man, also the so-called Hispanic Latino man as well, and to give you women all types of benefits and liberty and all types of power to destroy your man, talk against your man, not listen to your man, have no repercussions or repercussions behind it. So literally, a woman can get on live, YouTube, whatever, any platform that's high, and belittle her man. So the so-called black man and the so-called Latino woman can go against her own man as well. Y'all can hold up signs, get together, rally, do the woman raw, and people will look towards you, and the government will swoop down, aid your help. But it seems good, women rights and my body, my whatever, and women need to be in tune with themselves, but all through this, women have become the worst ever. And I'm gonna go ahead and this is sirach 25 and 13. I'm gonna read it all the way out. So, because remember, you our women of the Israelite women this is what has become of her. And and the reason why Esau took these women and did it to these women like so. It was deliberately done because Esau have done many studies on our women. Going back to the book of the Willie Lynch letter. Let me shut the hell up. This is verse 13. No wound is as serious as wounded love. When these women, again, the sexual liberation, these women, they'll tell you, oh my God, learn yourself, move how you want to, how you feel, do it, what feels good to you. These women start off at a very young age, and, they either blow rod or get penetrated, and, that destroys women. A woman may start off, at a young age, following and having a crush or, desires to be with a person, and that person, again, men are not really taught right anyway, so it's a lot of wickedness and there's a lot of bullshit that goes on amongst the Israelite man and woman. So that God breaks her heart, and she never moves on. After that grievous blow to her mind, she goes all out to destruction man mode. So no troubles are as serious as the troubles that women cause. Now, you see, ever since these women have had liberation, everything has gone to shit. Everything. And now, so, ever since these women have taken delight of the debate of Esau, now it has been an ongoing outright slaughter against the Israelite man. Because now Esau even knows that he can use the Israelite woman as a weapon, and that's what that's what's been going on. And it's been prior to this, what you see now, with a lot of these guys in the manosphere, a tribe of men, red pill content. You see a lot of guys bringing out the Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, so much more. And these guys are bringing forth, starting with the elders. These men are bringing forth out the wickedness of these women, which has before had been taboo. You couldn't talk about nobody's mommy. You couldn't say, mommy did no wrong. Big mama, she was never wrong. But now you're seeing, big mama and mommy was fucked up, man. She did a lot of dirt. Your sister, your aunts, your cousins. Them bitches was fucking shiesty. Them bitches was wicked, man. So it says, no sufferings are worse than the sufferings caused by people who hate you. And again, women envy. And what do women talk about? Oh, if men, why can't we do it? Men can do it. Their whole their whole debate and argument is why they can do what men do and can do it better. Why they can't be like a man? How can a man get a pass? Why can men have women and we can't have men? That's the whole argument. And women are really envious of that, man. That they can't be men, but women don't realize, really don't want to be us, man. Because the Lord didn't make you to be us, man. It's like no man should have no desire to be a woman. I have no fucking ever have. There's no increment of any thought process of my mind to be a fucking woman. That's for y'all to be. That's for y'all to delight in and learn how to be and be the best at it, man. As us being men, we ought to know to be men and be the best at it, man. So it says, but this whole work. Let me get that real quick. Oh man, it's like I don't think I brought this out. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And due to this gift that was given to our women by Esau, hey man, much oppression has happened. Poverty, again, you destroyed all the wealth of you destroyed the so-called black community. You brought in the dope, the drugs, the guns, the gangs, the legislations that won't allow men to get above a certain pay bracket. You took the opportunities out from Jake, the so-called black man. You basically gave us shit jobs. You gave us the dark web. you know, and turn our women and our children against us. So it says a gift destroyeth the heart, man. You know, that gift that seems so precious to the so-called black, Latino, Hispanic woman, you know, that shit destroying y'all, man. And now y'all realizing, you know, you being a whore, being an Uncle Luke fucking video, wanting to be a call girl, wanting to be a video vixen. Oh man, just look at your girl. I think Cubana Lust, man. She was the old video vixen. Just look her up, man. Bitch looks very fucking horrible, man. So it says, Slaki. Let me put up the definition of envy. Real quick. So is it envy? A feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or they say luck, you know. Let me see. Desire to have a quality possession or other desirable attribute belong to someone else. And women want to be men. And they know they can't be men, but they would do all. If they had to go to the grave with the shit, hey, they don't care. So it says that envy on the Merriam Webster is a painful or resentful awareness of an advantage enjoyed by another, joined with the desire to possess the same advantage. Man, see that? So the gift that Esau had gave these women, they think they have now the same advantage because you're all in the workplace, you're getting your own homes, you're driving, you're driving BMWs, Mercedes. You know, the bad fast cars, y'all are security guards, y'all are police women, y'all driving trucks. You know, y'all see y'all got an advantage. You know, you're doing the woman raw. You know, you can tell men no, you can curb men, you can talk shit. You think that's an advantage, but it's to your own demise. And now men are leaving a lot of men just ain't putting up with your shit. You know. Men are ignoring you, they're not approaching you, they're not talking to you, they're not have nothing to do with you. You know? So let me see something real quick. So going back, so it says no revenge is worse than revenge taken by an enemy. See that? So now you got this whole thing now. How men have taken our rights. We hear this a lot here in Virginia about with these fucking women. You know, the brother Matathaya stumbled across an article. He sent it up to the chat room, and I think Richmond is like number 1 or number 2 of loneliest women in America, man. You know, Northern Virginia, what you call it, is not too far from there in D.C. and Maryland area, you know. So these women want revenge. You know, Esau them rendered up a paper, rendered up some history, and made it seem men was oppressing women, and the only people that's really oppressing you was these elites who had taken your happiness and your femininity to actually love your husbands and love your children and love your family and love being a housewife. That's what you should fucking hate. You know, that's what you should want your revenge against. But, you know, your revenge is just, you know, every man in the sight that you can see physically. And whoever you see in your fucking head, you know, it's an outright slaughter. Even your own son, these women are destroying. They hate the father. And then they turn their own son against them, make him gay. They turn the daughter against him, turn her out, you know. And that was the whole, you know, when you read the... Willie Lynch letter. That was the whole, you know, the whole purpose of, you know, the study of the women, study of the so-called black woman, because they knew, you know, you reverse her psyche, so to speak, you know, should be good for economics. So, and then one thing also, you know, these women being into this mindset of hating men and being envious of men has been very good for economics as a whole. So it says, no poison is deadlier than the poison of a snake, and no anger is deadlier than the anger of a woman. um, yeah, man, I'm telling you, when women, man, oh man, me growing up, I've seen many. I know brothers can attest to this too. You know, you have a kid by a chick, and before the baby come out, she's bubbly. When the baby come out, she turned deadly, man. She turned fucking to a full blown enemy. And I've seen a lot of women, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man. You go through all history, and you go throughout, these last decades and generations of the 1900s, man. Women have been the cause of much bloodshed and death, man. So let me see. I would rather live in the same house with a lion or a dragon than with a bad wife. You see that? When a wife is in a bad mood, her expression changes until she looks like an... Yo, so I can read this again. So it says, listen up. Everybody better take notes. Salaki, it's out of... It says, I would rather live in the same house with a lion or a dragon than with a bad wife. When a wife is in a bad mood, her expression changes until she looks like an angry bear. God damn. Her husband has to go and eat with the neighbors where he can't hold back his bitter sides. You see that? So it says, compared with the troubles caused by a woman, any other troubles look small. May such women suffer the fate of sinners. So it says, a quiet man living with a nagging wife is like an old man climbing up a sandy hill. Never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and don't try to win a woman's beauty. Slaki. And don't try to win a woman because she is wealthy. So when a man is supported by his wife, there is sure to be anger, arrogance, and humiliation. And again, since the woman should, how you say it, her desires to be, if she has some substance and good, is to please her husband. But these women use their goods and their substance to destroy men, commit stupidity, make other women bitter of herself, or to hold ground against men, and then say pretty much is to gain her independence. So she'll use whatever she has. She has a little bit of money, she'll use that to pretty much say that she doesn't need a man, so she doesn't have to submit to no nigga or no man. And now since the roles have reversed, the same men that women talk shit against, they eventually end up finding those simps and them betas that look for women like that to support them, hold them up. Basically, they look at them as mamas, and that's why, every outcry of a woman is, how somebody done got over her, and simps and betas and Tyrone and Pookies, because that's the only Negro and person that's really in Hector and Pochito or Poquito, whatever you want to say it. That's the only man they can get, because they're broken, and they don't have no fucking drive or ambition. So it says, when a man is supported by his wife, there is sure to be anger, arrogance, and humiliation. A bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. You see that? Show me a timid man who can never make up his mind, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy. See that? So you say, as much as you get, hey, yo, I'm telling you, it's bad right here. Read that again. So it says, show me a timid man who can never make up his mind, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy. My goodness. Sin began with a woman. See that? Going back to Eve. And we must all die because of her. It says, so don't let a bad wife have her way any more than you will allow water to leak from your kisser. And man, if you let water leak, if you have a water leak, your fucking water bill is going to be fucking thousands of dollars. And that's going to be fucking very detrimental to you. So you don't let a fucking bad, wicked bitch have a fucking way. Hey, that's Ella's been saying that, and even these men that's on these podcasts are showing them saying that. Read that again. Don't let this is sirach 25 and 25 in the G&T Bible. So it says let me get a couple of precepts. Proverbs 14 and 30. A sound heart is the life of flesh, but envy the rottenness of the bones. And these bitches are rotten, man. So let me see something real quick. So Proverbs 11 and 14, where no counsel is, you can't counsel these fucking women. These women just gotta go. They gotta be destroyed. So it says the people fall. And again, since matriarchy, unless you're uplifting and promoting the fucking women, when you try to put balance and everything back in order, hey, the woman will roar and destroy your whole, your dialogue. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. And, that's why we tell your women, you women that's listening on these pages, if you come out, shut the fuck up, man. Just shut the fuck up. Simple and plain. If you want to learn anything, learn how to love your husbands. That's your duty. Teach the children and love your fucking husband and shut the fuck up. So, and it says, Proverbs 19 to 21, it says, hear counsel and receive instruction that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. And yes, there's many devices in our minds, man, due to the fact that we live in a wicked society. The everything is turned upside down, and there's so much this oppression and poverty and destruction and confusion, hatred, bitter, and envy out here. Due to the so-called white man ruling this world in his power. And again, he turned the roles of women upside down, and he turned the roles of men upside down. So again, it goes back to having an understanding of why this has happened, why this devastation has happened. So again, you have to have mercy and gotta have understanding. Every thing that comes in your mind, you don't have to fucking blurt out, because that's what Esau wants. When a woman is in her emotions, she gets on YouTube and just let all that shit out. And Esau love that shit. And that's where you come about bitches like Glorilla. Glorilla is for Glorilla, Destiny Child, Beyonce, whatever, Lil Kim. They were all for broken bitches. And how did they get them bitches like? Through the brokenness of these women. So since bitterness and hatred and again emotions is everybody all emotion wear the emotion on their sleeves. Everybody's so quick to just say something, and Esau gives you the light, and he'll lift you up. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna finish this out. So it says, verse 25, don't let a bad wife have her way any more than you would allow water to leak from your kisser. If she won't do as you tell her, divorce her, So it's simple and plain, man. Get rid of the bitch. And let me see if I got any more. I think that's pretty much it, my point. James 3:16, I'm gonna wrap it up. 3:16. For where envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work. So yeah, we understand where we live. We understand the times that we're living in, and everything on this earth. You know, we deal with these women. They're envious and strife. Let me look up strife. It says strife, a bitter, sometimes violent conflict or dissension, an active contention, fight, struggle, exertion, or contention for superiority. You see that? So, you know, you got Esau on one hand that's strife. He's full of strife because he wants to be superior over Jake. Then you have another strife that these women want to be better than men. They want to be above men, want to be equal, and basically feminism now to the point where it has been an all-out destruction to just destroy men and kill them, murder, whatever. Even to the very the so-called black woman uh, having sons. It's been an all right slaughter to even abort them or destroy them, destroy them mentally. You know. So um, so yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Lord's will, you was edified. With that, hey, I'm gonna say shalom.